Let's do this.
What is up, Hedgehog Maniacs, Doki Fanatics, Sayori17 here. As you can see, I'm back with more Doki Salvation Remake, which of course is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club and a retelling of the original Salvation mod. Last time I started playing, everybody, with the exception of MC, tried to get Natsuki to open up about her personal issues and everything, and it did not go so well. And you know the rest and everything. Before the video ended though, Natsuki stayed over at Monika's because of a fight with her dad or something. But it's to be expected. Let's see what this mod brings after that. Time to dive in, let's do it to it. Let's see. I slam my head on the alarm clock and rise up from bed. Last night was pretty rough, but I think I'm finally getting a hold of my grade situation. You better, otherwise Sayori was going to say something about it again. I'll be having an after-school tutoring session with some teachers to try and make up some assignments and improve some grades. This unfortunately means I won't be able to make it to the club meeting today. Oof. But it's for my own good. Yeah. Plus, Sayori's probably starting to worry about me. That's the last thing I need. You think? And probably the last thing she needs as well. Also true. I rub my eyes and yawn before I get up to get dressed. As I walk outside, I notice Sayori's already up waiting for me.
Good morning, Sayori!
Good morning, Sayori. Hey, guess what?
What?
I have an after-school touring session today. It's about time I got some help with this stuff.
Oh, that's great! Would you like for me to join you?
Eh? But you'll miss the club meeting.
I want to be with you!
Well, who am I to deny that? Sayori interlocks her arm with mine as we make our commute. Something feels off though. I feel like there's a reason she doesn't want to go to the club today. Maybe it's got something to do with what happened when the others try to get Natsuki to open up about her situation. I have a feeling it's got something to do with what happened yesterday, as I stated. I guess it doesn't matter. Nobody really wants to tell me anyways. You'll find out on your own, MC. As we arrive at school, two familiar people walking together catch our eye. And I think I know who those two are. Yep.
Hey! It's Natsuki and Monika! You don't see those two walking with each other! Let's go say hi!
Alright. As we make our way over to the unlikely pair, I notice Natsuki doesn't look too happy. I think she's still harboring ill feelings about that attempt yesterday. Nor does Monika. Well, they could just be tired. I really don't know about that, MC. But Sayori's right. These girls usually don't walk together. They live on completely opposite sides of town as well. Being out of the loop has never felt so frustrating before. What can you do, MC?
Hi guys! Nice to see you here! I guess I referred to the room we decided to take this morning. I usually don't see you walking this way. Natsuki either. Natsuki and I decided to take a different route to school. Yeah, gotta change it up sometimes. You know how it is. Yeah, of course.
Natsuki and Monika share glances with each other for a short moment.
Well, we all better get going. We don't want to be late for class now, do we? You're right! Come on, Sayori, let's get going!
Wait! Before I could protest any further, Sayori grabs my arm and starts pulling me towards the school entrance. Despite Sayori rushing to her class with the fear of being late, we arrive about 10 minutes early before classes start. Brilliant. So you are the slightest bit curious as to why they were walking together?
Not really. That is there to be curious about. We've all been friends for a while.
Even you were surprised, though.
Admittedly, it was a bit weird to see them both coming into school from the same area. I quickly figured out why.
Huh? What?
They had a sleepover last night. You do know what that means, don't you?
They had, sleep over? What else could it?
They had a sleepover and they invited us!
Sayori. It is way too early for you to be yelling like that. But I don't think I wanted to be invited anyway. It doesn't seem like something they wanted us to know. Going off how they acted this morning anyway.
You're right. That is a bit strange. What secret's going our president be hiding from us? Let's grab our tinfoil hats.
Oh, Sayori. Some things never change. Okay, Sayori, nothing like that. I'm sure we're making something out of nothing. It's possible it just has something to do with what happened yesterday. Which, of course, you know more about that than I do.
Yeah. You're right. I'm only talk about it with you if she decides to open up. Otherwise, my lips are totally sealed.
That's good then. You're a good friend for doing that.
And you're a good friend too. But not trying to get me out. Get it out of me, of course.
Sayori suddenly gets close to me and lowers her voice to a whisper.
Because in all honesty, if you keep trying, I probably would have broken and told you.
Wait, what?
Yep, that's the bell for class.
Don't stick your tongue out, Sayori.
You got stuck here at the class too.
But... Sayori playfully pushes me away before I head into her own class. I mean, not that it's a bad thing or anything, but... she seems really upbeat despite what happened yesterday. I don't know. Feels forced somehow. It's hard to tell with her sometimes. I readjust my bag and head to class. There's still an hour left for lunch, but I really got to use the bathroom. I slide the door closed behind me and make my way down the hallway. I wonder what Sayori's up to right now. I hope she's doing alright in her classes. I've never really thought about how she acts when I'm not around, honestly. Is it more of the same, or does she take her mask off when she's not around her friends? I don't know if that's something I'll ever find out. Whoop! For the split second I shut my eyes, I could immediately tell who this was. There's only one person I keep bumping into. Yuri, isn't it? Sorry, you're... Oh, Natsuki! Oh, crap. Natsuki, that's what I meant to say. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask. Just watch where you're going, idiot!
Okay, jeez. Without another word, she walks down the hallway towards what I assume is her class. Wait!
What is it?
She quickly turns around, almost as if she expected me to call out to her. You feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
Well, alright then. Would you like to join Sayori and me for lunch? We won't be making it to the club today, so...
Really? Why not?
I've got tutoring to go to, and Sayori insisted she attend.
Ah, I see.
She looks down at the floor for a while. I'm not sure if anything specific happened between her and Sayori, but I can't be blamed for asking since I don't really know.
Do you think she'd be okay with that?
Huh? Why would she be? It's because of...
Actually, figure I asked that. I'll join you guys. I'll meet you both there.
Whoa, this will be interesting. Okay, great. See you then. She turns around and heads back down the hallway once again. As for me, I continue my trek towards the bathroom to finally relieve myself. Alright. So far, my guess is that Yuri and Natsuki had a fight. Maybe said a few things that both of them regret. Sayori got involved somehow, and maybe Natsuki said some things she regrets. Or maybe Sayori said some things, the latter of which doesn't seem likely. Not sure about Monika though. That's a whole different mystery, it seems. Regardless, looks like some trouble happened in the club, and it's something I can't know about. Great. Sayori and I arrive at the cafeteria and head to our usual table. Natsuki's sitting at a table full of girls I've only seen a few times. She seems a little quiet for how rowdy the table is, but I should probably stop staring before I'm seen as the weird one. You'd think?
Ah, I'm pretty hungry. I can't wait to dig in.
You're always hungry. That's true though.
Hey, that's like gonna be fat, meanie.
It absolutely is not.
It's true.
Natsuki shows up shortly after we sat down, just as she promised.
Oh, hey Natsuki, join us for lunch? Yeah, I guess so.
Natsuki keeps shooting glances towards that other table from earlier. They are laughing amongst themselves and seemingly having a good time. Anyway, what did you make for lunch today, Sayori?
Hey, remember how I said my dad would come over yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he baked me this super cool lunch based on American cuisine.
Cuisine, huh? Sounds fancy. Sayori pulls her lunchbox from her school bag and stares us both down. She puts both hands on the table and begins the drum roll.
Are you both ready for this? Just show us already. Here it is. Ta-da!
It's a cheeseburger.
I know, right? Isn't it exciting?
I share a confused look with Natsuki for a short moment. I should just let her have this. Yeah, good idea. But at the same time, it's just a burger.
What makes this so special for burgers you get here? I'm glad you asked. A cooking connoisseur such as yourself would find this very interesting. What makes this burger so different is that it was cooked in bacon grease, allowing the flavor of the bacon to seep into the meat. That sounds super gross, Sayori. No offense to your dad.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's definitely different from the burgers you find here, that's for sure.
Oh, really? I thought the same thing too. But then I tried it and... pure bliss. Here, Natsuki, you can have half. What? No, that's okay, dude. You don't have to. It's your lunch. It's okay. I insist. It's also too big for me to finish anyway.
Oh man. Sayori takes out a plastic knife and carefully, but somehow also clumsily cuts the booger in half. Looking at it again, it does seem a bit different. It's loaded with bacon and melted cheese. You usually don't find boogers like that around here. Sayori finishes cutting it and hands half of the booger to Natsuki.
Here you go. Thanks.
Natsuki takes the booger and quickly begins to eat it. It just occurred to me that Natsuki doesn't even have her lunch with her.
How's it? Good?
Natsuki only nods as she continues eating. Well, where's my half?
Hey, you have your lunch. What did you bring anyway?
Nothing special. Just some white rice and some fried fish.
It must be tough having to prepare and cook food for yourself.
Eh, not really. It's a bit time consuming, but owning an air fryer kinda makes things way easier.
Are air fryers really that versatile?
Well, clearly you don't own one.
Heh. Well, I don't rely on an air fryer to make most of my food.
Touché. But work harder. That's smarter. Yeah, I mean, smarter, not harder. MC. That was a blunder.
Ha! You lose now. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is.
What? Lose what? Sayori, help me out here! She always shrugs. I grumble to myself as I begin to eat my food in defeat. It is nice to see Natsuki smile, though. It's not often you get to see that.
Oh, guys! Let me tell you a story! So me and my dad usually watch a movie together when he comes home from overseas, right? And you showed me this movie that I'd never seen before about a love story on a sinking ship.
I know what Sayori's referencing. The Titanic. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. I was not down this whole time? Well, anyway, I cried so much when I went through an entire tissue box. You guys cried a lot too, right?
I didn't.
Nope, not me either. What? Don't make me feel left out, meanies! I gave him my dad, okay? He cried with me and he's seen the movie so many times!
Hey, it's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with expressing your emotions like that. I like it when a movie makes me cry. Even though I can't really recall the last time it happened.
Yeah, heck, I got manga that make me cry. So you're not alone. Just don't even let that info leave this table, or I'll beat you both up. I live to see it.
Sayori suddenly scoots up closer to Natsuki and whispers loudly.
I would not trust Sign the X, however. He's an open book.
What? Hey, you little... I reach over and attempt to grab Sayori's tickler spots to no avail. She then places a finger on my nose and giggles mischievously. Jeez. I'm telling you, you never really know when Sayori's going to strike. Did you just make a reference to Randy Orton? 3 most dangerous letters. RKO.
Hey, it doesn't matter to me, one way or another. You two are fun to be around. Anyway, Natsuki, how have you been feeling? Huh? Me? there anybody else than Natsuki around here? Alright, point taken. I've been doing okay though. Just trying to take things day by day. That's great to hear.
We continue having a conversation amongst ourselves. Talk about everything but what happened yesterday. But you know what? I think that's for the best. Exactly. And I hope that whatever it is, she can work it out soon. Lunch is now wrapping up and both Sayori and Natsuki get up from their seats at the same time.
Well, back to the fray.
The fray? The fray? Sayori, nobody says stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, well I do, so leave me alone, meanie.
I raise my hands in surrender. Sayori walks over and opens her arms up wide, inviting Natsuki for a hug. Actually, it looks more like Sayori was about to give one regardless.
Boundaries, Sayori, remember? Sorry. May I have a hug, please? Yeah, what the heck? But you only get one. Yeah, I can work with that.
Sayori and Natsuki share a small but tight embrace. Well, that's nice. Regardless of whatever happened yesterday, it's good to know that it wasn't enough to stop them from doing stuff like this.
No, don't even think about it.
We're a dream of it. Undersea is free, and I like to keep it that way. John Cena reference again. John Cena reference now. He said that in 2012. Natsuki gives me a friendly punch on my arm.
Hey, are you saying that I gave us something on the X?
What? No! Where'd you even get that idea? We all laugh together as we clean up after ourselves and leave the cafeteria. Monika. This should be interesting.
I lay aside as I hover my injured fingers over the piano keys. Alright, middle C is... It echoes in the room. I sigh as I slump it in the piano, being in the piano bench and stare at my hands. They're too banged up to play anything complex, which only sounds my beat photo. I check the time on the clock on the wall. There's still a few more minutes until the club meeting starts. Sunix, the character I thought was nothing more than a vessel for you,
Talking about the player.
is acting completely on his own. And I never foresaw any of that. I'm even learning more about the girls, more than I ever even dreamed of learning. Everything that I thought I knew about them, each passing day, I'm going more wrong about everything. As I get up from the bench, the door slowly slides open, shocking me in the process.
Yuri!
Oh, Yuri? What are you doing here?
It's Natsuki. She's... I don't know. She's in the clubroom by herself. We have to talk about what happened yesterday, but I don't think I can do this without you.
Without... me? Why me?
You always know the right things to say, and I think you're there with me. And I think if you're there with me, you should be more willing to see reason.
You don't think that us two are gonna... You don't think that us two going up to her again This way would cause her to...
I know what the consequences are. Sorry. I'm just worried about her.
I understand. Let's just treat it as a normal club meeting. If she wants to talk to us, we'll be there. And we'll make that clear too. Yuri and I walk out of the music room together. Interestingly, Yuri's constantly keeping her hand on her chest, almost as if to honor her heartbeat. Hey! It's going to be okay. We're friends, right? You're one of her closest friends too, aren't you?
I don't really know for certain. I would like to be, but there are things she does that make me think otherwise. But the bond we do have at the moment is something I just can't let go. That's why we have to help her and be there for her.
Right. Let's head in then. Yuri and I walk into the club room like normal. Hey Natsuki, you're here kinda early, aren't you? Yeah, that's not a problem, is it? I know. Just surprised me. Just surprised is all. I'm sure you also heard about Sonic and Sayori being out for tournament? Yeah, which reminds me. What's the plan for today? Because I kinda just want to read on my own. Well, I was hoping the three of us could have a talk. From the corner of my eye, I see Yuri nervously nod. About what? What is it to talk about?
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Well, can we just pretend yesterday's events didn't happen?
Monika's right. We have to work this out.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
We have to.
Natsuki visibly gets angry again. I had enough of this, alright? I'm done! I don't even want to see her right now! You betrayed my trust! You think I'll be willing to forgive you for that?
I never do that to you. I just want to know why you're not facing the facts. Your friends aren't real friends. You're the most toxic individuals in this entire school.
Because I don't know how to let him go, alright? There's so much you just don't get! You don't understand me! I can't be alone again! I can't! I can't! I can't! I just can't!
Man. I hate seeing Natsuki like this. Even though they're trying to help her, I really don't like seeing her cry.
Natsuki starts walking backwards and buries her face in her hands. Her breathing is very erratic, and now sounds like she's hyperventilating. Yuri immediately rushes over and places her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Natsuki struggles a bit, but gives it right away. She instead starts to calm down and control her breathing. I go and watch in disbelief. The way Yuri was able to comfort her like that without hesitation is admirable.
Exactly.
And honestly sort of overwhelming in a way. Suddenly Natsuki pushes Yuri away and wipes her tears away. over there! Before Yuri and I can protest, she walks off to her usual reading spot. She sits down without any book or manga and just lets out a heavy sigh.
She doesn't know how to let those friends go. She doesn't like being alone. Sorry if I'm not saying much of anything right away. It reminds me of something that I experienced.
Yuri and I sit concerned. Yuri and I shoot concerned glances with one another, barely able to process what just happened a few seconds ago. Without saying anything, Yuri and I walk towards Natsuki calmly.
Whoa. CG. Like this shot, but she does not look happy.
Natsuki stares off towards the other side of the classroom, not really making eye contact with either of us. Yuri and I sit down nearby and look at her. This isn't how I want you guys to see me today. I just want to have a normal club meeting. No drama. No stupidity! Just a normal meeting! It's not so much to ask! Ignoring your problems isn't the right move, Natsuki! You weren't supposed to know those problems! Stupid Yuri, just blow them out! Don't call her that! You don't mean that! Whatever!
I'm sorry, Natsuki. I should have told anybody about this. That was my mistake, and I'm deeply sorry about that. I'm not very good at these things. I want to help my friends, but I don't really know how to go about doing that.
I didn't really need your help, though! Do you believe that yourself? You have no idea how hard it is for me to admit this. Even if I did, what could you possibly do to get me out of it? These friends aren't perfect, but what friends are?
That's a good point. But you're not stupid, Natsuki. I know you aren't. Sure, you can see that the differences between how we treat you versus them. There's a reason why you come to this club besides reading and writing poems, isn't there?
Well, yeah. But you don't get it. I can't just let them go. No matter how badly they treat me. It's really difficult to let them go because I've already formed a bond with them.
Can you stop saying that?
Say what?
That I don't get it. It's annoying.
As if you...
I do. I already told you yesterday, Natsuki. You're just like me. Any bond that I make, I end up in an endless cycle of mistrust and fear, to the point of pushing them away. But the ones I do make, they mean so much to me. Being alone most of my life, even just one friend makes a whole world of a difference. And for you, I can imagine you only stayed with them because they were your first friends for a long time. Would I be wrong in assuming that you can't let go of those bonds because you fear you will end up alone?
I think Yuri's got a point here.
Natsuki sides. No! You'd be right. I can't really fathom the idea of leaving my friends behind. I'm scared of ending up alone. She pauses. Do you both remember when Sayori brought Sanyax into the club? I nod along with Yuri. Do you remember how awful I was to him at first? He did read us up that, but I couldn't help it either. I don't really like change when it comes to friends I've already bonded with, even though none of us were super duper close yet. Plus, it really did seem like he was only here because of us. As in, trying to get us all in bed with him or something. I'm sure it was pretty obvious that he was hanging out with me the most. For a while, at least. Yuri giggles. I stay silent. I have a hard time telling if people are being genuine or not. Same here. I guess that's why I've always wanted to become your friend, Natsuki. Despite our differences, we understand each other, even though you tried your best to deny that. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I struggle with that sort of thing because, well, you both know already my relationship with my dad isn't the greatest.
Oh, so they do know about it.
I don't really want to push you with those details. That's a part of me that can't That's a part of me that can't just go against him like that. I love him too much. But I will say that I know that's part of where this all stems from. And I want to get better at it. I just need help. That's what we're here for. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm sure last week proved that. But I want to try and be the club president you all met when we first started this club together. And I want to start by helping you get through this. I don't deserve this. I've always been so mean to you all. I can't. Natsuki, you're very strong for opening up like this. You made the first step, and it's the most challenging one. There are a lot of people who can't do this on their own. Even I couldn't do it. Sayori and Sanyax had to help me. Sayori's advice was acknowledging a problem is the first step to solving that problem. Yuri gets out of the desk and reaches out her hand out. And you made that first step all by yourself. Natsuki stares at Yuri's head in shock for a few moments. Sayori can be really smart when she actually puts her mind to something. I guess that's probably why I made Sayori my vice president. I wasn't aware that she was literally going to be the vice president. At least, not at that point. I made her vice president because I saw how much she cared about everyone. And despite everything I've been through, that aspect of her seems to ring true even now. Natsuki takes Yuri's hand and gets up from the floor. The two share an understanding glance before nodding slightly. Well, I'm glad things all worked themselves out. You did amazing, Natsuki. I'm proud of you. Proud? Of me? I don't think anybody has ever told me that before.
I think. I'm proud of you both, actually. You both have changed so much since the first time I met you two. Getting the opportunity to see you both grow like this is amazing. And I'm glad you both are members of the Larger Club.
I'm glad to be a member here too.
As am I. Though, I don't really want this to end. What do you mean?
Huh?
There's more to my story that I think I'm ready to share with you two. So as long as you promise that you won't let this conversation ever leave this room. We promise. Pinky promise? Natsuki sticks a pinky out. Sticks out a pinky, to which Yuri and I take turns wrapping our own around hers. Phew. Okay. Natsuki takes a deep breath and seems to visibly relax. You're going to have to bear with me here. This isn't easy for you. This isn't easy for me. I first like to apologize for lashing out at you these past 2 days. Things are getting rough. Here at school and at home too. Yuri, do you remember on Sunday how my dad kept constantly calling and messaging me? Yuri nods. So, don't tell Sayori this. I told my dad about a suicide attempt a few days after it happened. I didn't really know who else to talk to about, so I went to him.
Oof.
I'm guessing he's starting to get pretty worried about me, which is such a weird feeling because...
Really?
Natsuki pauses for a moment. I even know about her father. I have ever since my epiphany struck. I had planned to make things worse for her. I planned to really ruin her life. Make her undesirable. And now I'm standing here listening to her lament about it all. Because I've never really been close with him at all. But that's beside the point. My dad and I have never really gotten along. We always fight and argue. He never sees things my way, and he gets so frustrated. He's always forced me to try to be something I'm not. She pauses for a moment. I never really bothered with my dad. Sure, he'll take me out shopping for ice cream, but it never really helped. Things have always been this way for years. So when he suddenly starts worrying about me because of what happened, it's like he's doing it for his own benefit instead of actually caring. Because where was he?
Sorry.
Because where was his worrying whenever I actually needed him? Sorry.
I hate seeing Natsuki like this still.
Natsuki stumbles and rubs her tears away. I never really talked about this stuff with anybody before. I guess I never really saw it as a big deal. But that being said, I've never been good at expressing my feelings. Even though I always wanted to. The words just never come out right. I always end up sounding like a big dummy. But I think after everything that's happened, the least I can do is try to talk about how I feel. It's just so hard to confide in people, and I think that has something to do with my relationship with my dad. Even hinted at it to my friends leads them to just tell me the same old family is still family, even all those fights. And that's just so hard to believe, you know? A parent should be cheap with groceries to the point where all I have to make for lunch is some rice and whatever else it is in the fridge that week. A parent shouldn't tell their daughter that they can take care of themselves just because they're in high school. That makes no sense. A parent shouldn't tell their daughter that her emotions are invalid just because they didn't feel the same way about it. A father shouldn't tell me that I'm being overdramatic, lazy, weird, and not acting the way a lady should. I just wish my dad would just be there for me when I need him. I wish my papa didn't let me go through this all my own.
I hate seeing Natsuki like this.
Natsuki nearly collapses to Yuri's arms, prompting Yuri to quickly hold her up and keep her from falling. I never realized. I gently rub my cheek and find that it's soaked with my own tears. Natsuki's sobs filled the room, leaving Yuri and I completely at a loss for words. I think we both come to a non-verbal agreement that we should allow Natsuki to let everything out. Because, now that I think about it, she's really been through a lot. And I think that's my fault. Kickstarting Sayori's depression was my fault, wasn't it?
Might have been, or might have not.
And that's why this reset is happening to me. But I'm here fixing that. At least I hope so. I really do want to help them. Right? Natsuki picks herself up from Yuri's arms and tries to calm herself down. I'm a big dummy for all this.
No, you're not.
A big stubborn idiot. Because I know that even after all this, I'm not going to change. I'll end up staying the exact same way. That's not true. And if you keep saying that, you'll end up believing it. Yuri's right. If you keep thinking that you won't change, then you really won't. Sure, actions speak louder than words, but sometimes words are what allow you to take action in the first place. Start believing in yourself a bit more. Believe you can change for the better. But this isn't easy for me. I can't just switch it up from day one to the next. My dad isn't suddenly going to start treating me better. That's here to stay. It doesn't have to be anything drastic. Just small little changes can make a world of a difference. May I make a suggestion?
What's this about?
Natsuki wipes away her tears and looks directly at me. Her tears glistening under the lights. Start hanging out with us a bit more. And please from your other friends. What? Did you just hear anything I said a few minutes ago? I can't do that! I know, I understand that. But you've already kind of been doing that these last 2 weeks. Haven't you? Yeah, I guess I have. There you go then. You've already made your first steps. There's still so much about me that I don't like. Same here. You're not the only one who feels this way, Natsuki. What do you mean? You're like, basically perfect. That's not true. You don't really think that. Do you?
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself.
I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. But what human being isn't? I've battled with anxiety for years, and I've hated parts of myself for the same amount of time. I still have parts of myself that I really don't like. So, I think you have the wrong idea about me.
There are still things I admire about you, Yuri. I never thought I would ever admit these things to you, but here I am. First of all, your patience with other cities, and especially me, is insane. Like, despite me being the most stubborn person ever, you still stuck around. Heck, I think I even hated that part about you for a little bit. Because in my mind, I thought that there would be anybody willing to actually listen to me vent about stupid stuff like online arguments or crappy reviews on my favorite manga. But you were there anyway, listening away and made me feel like I belong somewhere. I just hate how you always talk down on yourself sometimes. It gets annoying, because you're too stupid to see that you're actually a good friend.
I guess it's just hard for me. But there are things I admire about you too. Your persistence to keep your friendships together is stellar. The way you took action when Monika and I had our disagreement is something I never would have been able to do. Not on my own. Admittedly, your persistence to stay with those awful friends of yours can be quite aggravating, but admirable nonetheless. The point is, I see things in you that you probably don't see yourself, and I guess the same goes for you. I know we never really got up on the right foot in terms of our friendship, and I know we disagree on plenty of things, but I'm proud to call you my friend.
Natsuki smiled slightly. I can't help but realize I've been completely silent during all this. But I guess Natsuki did consider me to be the middleman in this situation. I'm glad you're my friend too. I'll try my best to improve myself. I'll if you promise to do it too.
Yuri giggles. Of course. I look forward to working on that together.
Natsuki suddenly turns and looks towards me. Hey, Monika! I don't think I've ever shown my appreciation for what you've done for me here. Well, for us. You all make me feel safe here. This club. It's become a safe place for me. Despite everything that's happened these last few weeks, I can't lie and say that they haven't been fun sometimes. Being able to have some other place to hang out that doesn't involve my other friends in any sort of way feels nice. I was worried things would have been different after Sayori. Well, you both already know. But you all have made this club an amazing place, even with all in its rough patches. So thank you to the both of you, and to Sayori as well. She's great at making you feel cared for, isn't she? And the hugs are I mean, alright, I guess.
That was that personality.
Yuri and I share a small chuckle. I can't forget about Sonic either. He can be kind of slow and annoying sometimes, but he has his moments. He's more than he gives himself credit for. Don't time I said any of that. The last thing we all need is ego-inflated Sonic X.
Hey, lay off on him, Natsuki.
We all laugh again. I'm kind of okay with them not being here, though. It made this whole thing just a bit easier to get off my chest. It feels great. Yuri, without warning, walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki stutters and protests a tiny bit, but doesn't resist. Instead, she slowly hugs back. Sayori's rubbing off on you.
I guess she is.
So, like, what's actually the deal with these things? Like, they're freaking everywhere.
Will you even get one?
Nah. They're way too expensive right now, but I'd like to get one day for sure. I placed my hands over my head and groaned. Ugh. My brain hurts.
You did good today, though. You worked really hard.
Yeah. It was nice to get stuff done. Doesn't help the headache, though. Sayori laughs as she pulls out her phone and texts someone.
Sorry, gotta check in on the club. You know how it goes.
Right. You're always keeping up with that, huh?
I have to. It's my duty.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. You're the vice president, after all. Do you think things went okay for them today?
I hope so. I'm worried about Natsuki.
Yeah, they don't know about it yet. That makes sense.
Well, I have to go get ready and head up to my session. I'll hopefully be able to handle this tomorrow.
Don't stress about it too much.
I'll try my best.
Right. I'll see you around then, Sayori. Sayori cheerfully walks towards her house to get ready. I chuckle to myself as I readjust my bag and head home. I guess I'm starting to trust her a little bit more. She seems happier, more carefree, like her old self. But the only reference level I have of her old self is years old at this point. What I know about her now is... I reach my front door, unlock it, and head inside. I throw my bag on the couch and get ready to prepare some dinner. I find myself thinking about Sayori's therapy sessions and the effectiveness of those sessions. I've never been one to question the professionals. I've also never found myself in a situation where my friend is relying on them either. Like, is she doing a good job? Are they encouraging her to take her pills regularly like they prescribed? Is her therapist able to get through to her? Helping her understand her feelings and helping her get better? I don't know. I wish I did though. That way I wouldn't be constantly worried about it. But maybe that's my fault. Maybe I'm being silly like she says. I get up all my ingredients and switch on the stove.
Oh man, a cliffhanger? I hate those.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. If you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video, or you can check out another video as you see on the screen. See ya! Seriously, Monika?